Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples. On this Sunday, we do have a first alert weather night. Most of today is going to be fine. We're not going to be tracking storms till well after about 4 or 5 o'clock today, so we'll keep you updated with that as well. The main concern will be those torrential downpours as well as some gusty winds in our forecast as well. So overall, we'll keep you updated with everything going on. There are several flood alerts issued here. This will go into effect later on this afternoon and continue to about 8 a.m. Monday morning. The counties south of Highway 17 are not included in this, but it doesn't mean you may not get issued to that later today. So of course we'll keep you updated online as well as here as on air. We do have a level 1 risk of severe weather today, mostly a concern for the possibility of some flooding as well as some heavy downpours and then also those gusty winds. We're watching with that very carefully. Now of course some of the first alert hazards, again some pop-up storms this afternoon, really that's about it. It's later this evening, well after about 7, 8, 9 o'clock. We're watching these showers and storms move in later in the evening hours to about 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some of those could pack a punch with some heavy rainfall with that as well. So again, lots going on here in the weather world with the showers and storms today, as it'll be a first alert weather evening. We may have to extend that into tomorrow morning, so be sure to check back with our updated forecast this evening. Temperatures starting things out at sunrise, mid to upper 70s, closing on 80. Really not much of a temperature change by no means either. Radar's pretty quiet. Thankfully, we're not tracking any rain here for now, so it's good to have that break in between with everything. We did pick up some swath of showers south of Highway 17, portions of Craven County, Carteret County, Onslow County, Pamlico County there, about a half an inch, maybe a couple of inches there, north of the portion of the state line back up towards Hertford County's portions up north of Hosky, Murfreesboro, all landed also about 1 to 2 inches as well. But over the last 7 days, really, we've seen pockets of heavy rain north of the Albemarle Sound, south of Highway 70 there, portions of I-95, and kind of right in the middle. We haven't seen a lot of rainfall, but it's been pretty wet over the last week or so. So that's been the theme here lately with that. The front's off our coast. We'll be watching for this complex of storms later tomorrow. That'll give us another round of showers, storms once again. Now, as we go towards the afternoon, about 4 or 5 o'clock, showers, storms fire up. We'll get a bit of a break, and then the actual main brunt that's still be moving and overnight tonight, well past midnight to about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So really wet and some heavy downpours. Again, some gusty winds associated with that. We'll see if maybe a few storms linger in the morning hours. We'll go quiet till about around noontime, and then we'll see another flare up of showers and storms late tomorrow night. Again, these could contain some heavy downpours as well as some gusty winds with that too. The rainfall outlook or the Weather Prediction Center, we have a moderate risk up there. It's like a level 3. We have a level 2 slight risk, a level 1 for our southern counties. Tomorrow we're under that level 1 threat, and things begin to diminish as we go later in the week. So how much rain can we see when everything's all said and done? About maybe 1 to 2 to 4 or 5 inches of rain in some heavy pockets with that too. Some of you could pick up higher, some of you could pick up lower amounts with that too. Now heat, humidity continues as we go towards again later today, tomorrow, and later in the week to come. We're really going to be feeling those heat indices approaching those low 100s right there, upper 90s with that as well. So get ready for a sweltering week ahead. Unfortunately, the humidity is not going to be changing until we get to about maybe next weekend. It looks like we'll be seeing another front that could come through, give us a chance with that. So again, the warm and humid weather into next week will continue here as we're going to be seeing several waves of warm weather. South breezes continuing until late in the week to come. We may be starting to see a change in our weather pattern as we go with that too. And again, a lot of atmospheric moisture available. You kind of see where the higher the color coding cut is, that we're right in that tropical moisture as we go towards Thursday, Friday, and maybe the next weekend. Some of that dry air starts to ease its way into our area as we go into maybe start of next week for another round of showers. Storms return again after that too, so it never seems to end right now. Moderate rip current risk, a moderate chop down towards our southern Outer Banks and Crystal Coast. Meanwhile, a low rip current risk for our northern Outer Banks. Again, first look weather night this evening, watching for showers and storms. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. So make sure to get things done early on. And then again, temperatures are going to be holding in the low to mid 90s throughout the rest of the week. Heating indices, though, by late week could be pushing 100 degrees for some spots.